And welcome back, Math Masters, you fabulous fourth graders, room 502. Part two of the concept development is to divide with a zero in the quotient. Do your best. But I'm going to help you out with this. Okay, I wrote it down up here because writing in Eureka Math Teacher Edition is so small I can hardly see it. And we're taking 4,218 and we're dividing it by 3. All right, so we're going to do a little quick review with one of my favorite friends, and I'm sure one of your favorite friends. It's me, Princess Ivana. Yes, Princess Yvonne, how are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. And why did I ask you here today? To review names of division parts. Yes, to review the names of the division parts. Princess Ivana, what do we call the number that's being divided? Is called dividend. Yeah, could you say it again? Dividend. One more time. Dividend. And what's the dividend in this problem? 4,218. Yeah, that's the dividend. But what about the 3? What do we call that? Is divisor. What? Divisor. The 3 is called the divisor. Okay, so the 3 right here is called the divisor. And the 4,218 is dividend. And so what do we call the number we put up here? The answer, quotient. Oh, yes, it's called the quotient. Thank you so much, Princess Yvonne. You really know your division terms. Could you do a little research for me? I told the kids I would do it for them, but I didn't. I thought this was called the vernaculum. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it might be called the vernaculum. I know you said that. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little research. I know you said you would do research, but you did not. Okay, I'm going to do some research this week. You always say do research later. Do now. Well, I've got a lesson to teach. Okay. I'll look up, see if it's called vernaculum. But let's review it one more time really quick. Really quick. 4,218, the number being divided. Dividend. Okay, 3, the number doing the dividing. Divisor. The answer, quotient. Yeah, and what if there's something left over? Remainder. Okay, thank you so much. Princess Yvonne is such a wonderful math assistant. Let's get right to it. Okay, so there's going to be a 0 in this quotient, the answer. All right, how many 3's can I fit into 4? Well, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So I know this will be 3 times 1. What's our next step? You got it. Subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. We bring down the 2. Here is the tricky part. Okay, I know 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. Right? That wasn't so tricky, Miss Lillian. But now look what happens. 1 minus 1, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. What should we do now? Well, I can't very well divide 0 by 3, so I'm going to have to bring the 1 down. He's parachuting down like a birch bender. And here's our problem. This is where it gets a little sticky, difficult, complexing. I can't divide the 1 by the 3, can I? It's just not going to happen. So what do I need to do? Well, I need to bring down that 8. Okay? Let's count by 3s and see what happens. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 3 times 6 is 18. But do I put the 6 here? No. Because I'm dividing the 18, I'm going to have to go straight up and put the 6 there. See what I'm getting at? I couldn't divide the 1 by the 3, so I brought down the 8. So 3 times 6 is 18. We subtract 0, 0, no remainder. But what do I do with that little blank space there? Remember, we're going to divide with a 0 in the quotient. So what we do is we put a 0 there. If we can't deal with it, we put a 0 right there, okay? So we have 1,406. Let's do the reverse and take the quotient, and multiply it by the divisor, okay? So we should get the dividend once we do this. 6 times 3 is 18. Bring up the 1. 0 times 3 is 0 plus the 1. 4 times 3 is 12. Bring up the 1. 1 times 3, or actually 1,000 times 3 is 3,000, plus 1,000 is 4,000. And we are certainly correct. But it's kind of, you see how this works. It's kind of difficult there. Let's do another version of this just to kind of get the hang of it. And what I'd like you to do is give it a shot on your own. And what we're going to do is 4, and we're going to divide into the same number, 4,218. What I'd like you to do is pause the recording, as Princess Yvonne sometimes tells us to do, and figure this one out on your own. Okay, so go ahead and pause, and I'll sit here like this. And when you unpause, I'll say welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, let's see if you got the right answer. And if you didn't get the right answer, that's okay. Got to have a growth mindset. Give it your best shot. See what you can do. And if you got it wrong, if you didn't get it correct, that's okay. You're going to learn from this. Division is a difficult math concept to master. Believe you me. I didn't master it till I was maybe in 6th, 7th grade. But I know you guys are smart enough and you have great growth mindset. You could do it. So 4 into 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So I know this has to be 4 times 1. We subtract. Boing. Get a 0. What do? We bring down the 2. Can I divide 2 by 4? I can, but I'm getting into fractions or decimals. We're not doing that right now. So I can't do this. I can't, I have 2 here. How many groups of 4? None. So what I have to do is I have to bring down the 1. Okay, let's count by 4s to see how many 4s we can squeeze into 21. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 is next. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. So I'm going to go with the 4 times 5, which is 20. And go straight up. Got to keep things in order. When you're doing division, that's super important. So I'm going to bring this up to a 5. And look, a blank space there. We'll get to that in just a moment. We subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down the 18, or the 8, to make 18. So look, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. Too much. Ding, 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 ding. So we have to go to 4 times 4, which is 16. Subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. 8 minus 6, 7, 8 is 2. But look, we have this gap here. Just in there, gap. What do we do with that gap? It becomes a 0, okay? So it looks like our answer would be 1,054, remainder 2. And let's do the little checkaroo where we take the dividend and, what am I saying? We take the quotient and we multiply it by the divisor. So 1,054 is the quotient, and we're going to multiply it by the divisor of 4. Why don't you go ahead and hit pause? And welcome back. 4 times 4 is 16. Bring up the 1. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 1 is 21. Put the 2 there. 0 times 4, the 0 property, it's 0, but we got to add the 2 on. Put the 2 there, and 1 times 4 is 4. Look at this. I have 4,216, but we have 4,218 there. But look, I forgot the remainder of 2. We're going to add 2 onto this, and we should get the dividend. 6 plus 2 is 8. 1, 2, 4. And look at this, matching dividends. And we know we got the answer correct. All right, if it's prior to 10 o'clock, come on back to watch me teach 3rd grade, do a little review. If it's after 10 o'clock, log on to MobyMax Math. That's what we are doing. Thank you so much for being wonderful students. Happy Thursday to you. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay, Friday fun day. We'll watch a very funny video. All right, I'd like to say good